queued up a little YouTube lower back stretching exercises. Do a little lower back stretching because I feel like I'm
watching the video does not really help you. You actually have to do the exercise.
No, I did the exercise along with the video. I just want to be
sure because some people think,
as if,
"Oh yeah, man, I have this health problem, so I watched YouTube videos and I'm better."
Yeah, you would think. But I invited this instructor into my home via YouTube, and he showed me a few exercises I could do.
Yeah. Like, what do you do? Touch your toes?
A lot of them were sort of yoga-y. No, you were like in the dog position and the cat position, like arching your back and then bringing it down and going forward and moving your hips and stuff.
You're going to get laid with that.
Yeah, well, I make a lot of noise about how much I work out, but that's not going to do me a whit of good if I get into my 60s and I'm brittle as I am now. You know, I'll still be like
flexible with all the working out you do?
I've never been flexible.
Yeah, you look like one of those real stocky sort of power guys.
I got short muscles.
I'm a flexible guy. I'm not a power guy.
See, I would love to be a flexible guy, but I don't want to go to yoga.
No, that's because you know who's you're going to find there.
Yoga people. I was at the little gym in our neighborhood. I go just on weekends on Saturday, and I saw, there's a list of yoga instructors. Yoga's going on right now. Who's the instructor? Arwen Moonstone.
Yeah.
I'm not crossing that threshold if I find Arwen Moonstone on the other side of it.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
And it's probably a shoeless environment.
Hell yeah, it's shoeless, and you got to wear those jodhpur pants.
Or you can just wear like really tight pants.
Really? Well, whatever.
You can just wear your cycling
shorts. They got special
shorts.
Class of yoga
I know, and then they
which
stop.
I'm sure you're not going to
I had a friend who was visiting. She was in town for like a month recently getting... what, do you get ordained? What, do you get trained as a yoga instructor?
Or ordained? I don't think you get
ordained. I bet it is ordained.
It could be. I think that's with the spiritual component. If it's
she's a no-nonsense. She's a no-nonsense kind of gal, so I don't think she got ordained. She was kind of
certified.
Certified is probably more, but I'll bet Arwen Moonstone got ordained.
He's probably doing that Bikram yoga.
You think it's a guy?
Oh yeah, it's not a guy?
I don't know. I assumed Arwen Moonstone was a girl.
Arwen, no. I would think Winnie Moonstone would be a girl, but
maybe
Arwen,
she goes by Winnie.
That's
Do you think both names are made up?
No, I think there's, some
hippie parent
out there who dreamed of having their little young Arwen grow up to be a yoga instructor and is just pleased as punch, It's like...
Maybe Moonstone was his middle name, like Jon Stewart.
Yeah, maybe he's an Indian and, like a Native American.
Native American?
And
really? What do you think of it?
I'll give you... have you considered that?
You know what? I'll give you $10 if Arwen Moonstone is actually a Native American.
Fine.
I'll find out. And there's no...
not cost to me
I'm going to say right now, there is no way Arwen Moonstone is an actual Native American. Now, I'm defining this as Native American enough to get financial aid.
Okay,
so what's that, 1/32nd?
I don't know. How the hell
some infinitesimal amount.
What kind of financial aid goes to Native Americans?
Like for ethnic minorities.
What? Who?
Yeah, if you can prove your part for colleges, if you can prove you're a certain level of Native American, you qualify for all kinds of scholarships.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not like we're gonna,
Maybe Arwen Moonstone. Maybe I'm proven wrong. And Arwen Moonstone sailed through yoga school on a scholarship based on his or her Native American heritage.
Well, that would be a good story. You might consider, going to that yoga studio and supporting Mr. Moonstone, if that's the case.
Ms. Moonstone.
Well, if it's a Ms. Moonstone who's not Native American,
or
forget
Chief
about
Moonstone.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's not good.
That'd be weird. You have American Indian practicing an East Indian practice.
Right.
There's not much in there.
I think you got about as much.
It's not really.
You got about as much out of that as you were going to get out of it. I would like to go. I would do yoga, and believe me, I am going on my 20th year of people telling me you need to do yoga.
Yeah, but people are always telling you what you need to do.
They don't just suggest I do yoga.
No, you need it.
I need it.
Right.
I need it.
What's it going to do for me? What do I need?
At this point, and maybe I should because I make such a big deal about how I started to play golf and I love it because there's no other sport I can get better at my age. Maybe I should do yoga because I'll get better at it at my age. But where do you start? Do you go to a yoga class?
Toes.
No, but I'm saying you go to these yoga classes and it's not full of neophytes. Newcomers. It's full of Arwen Moonstones who've been there. Arwen's my favorite teacher. I go every week.
Yeah, but don't
now we're going to try the warrior position.
Leg behind your head. I mean, don't they just start out with something simple like put your hands together, look up at the ceiling?
I don't know. And I think if you somehow got my leg behind my head, that would be the last thing I'd ever do.
Well,